Hello, 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 everyone. Here we are up atop of the Guardian farm. You can see it kind of in the corner of the screen. Yeah, there we go. Actually, there, boom. We got our inventory out of the way. You can see it better. And then here is our AFK fish farm to repair some tools. And right there, see that green square? That's the spot. As I mentioned earlier, that's our perfect AFK spot for the Guardian farm. And we got the villager spawner going up there. And today, and I'm sure you could kind of see it, I put these, let me bring back my inventory. I put out these dirt paths to mark where our four, um, uh, what are they called? Iron farms are going to go. Oh my gosh. Boop. Brain fart. So that is the center of where the iron golems are going to be falling down, and they're going to sink through the ocean into the ground, be brought over here, and then put into the conveyor belt to process before they die. Anyway, I'm really excited to get a working on this, and I want to start building these up, and I think it'll be really fun because then I am really excited to get some iron and use that for a building block for the next thing that we do for our home base. But oh my goodness, this is like my first time looking at this from this distance, and I'm loving it. Look at that. Oh man, it's, you build a project and it's like, oh yeah, this is a good idea. This is going to be cool. And it turns out better than you anticipated. And that's what I'm feeling right now. Like such joy and pride. Like I didn't base this design on anybody else. I'm just used like the basic, just the basic prismarine bricks and a little bit of sandstone. And I'm just really excited. You can see I have a ring of the sandstone right there for a walkway. I think it ties in nicely with the accent of sandstone in the middle there. Oh man, it just looks really good. And then from this view, oh man, I just gotta keep thinking on what we're gonna do for the roof. I mean, it looks really good from over here. I don't know, maybe do I just like put a nice roof on it right there, or do we go up another layer? Still thinking on that. But up next, I have just marked these spots. I originally was gonna go out probably only half the distance as where these are, but then I was up here looking at it back and forth, and I ended up saying, you know what, I think if I had them halfway the distance to they are now where they were previously, I think that's just too close to this farm. I think with the supports would be coming out like 15 blocks away, and if we wanted to ever change the shape of this at all, or which I don't plan on doing because it's just a lot of work to drain out all that water. But yeah, if we were to make this maybe into a circle in the future, maybe add a little extra design to this square so it's just not so boxy. But we may, I mean, my current plan is just to stick with the box. But just in case we want to maybe change anything up in the future, and plus I think it'll just look nice to have them spread this far out. And so I think it's 80 blocks out from approximately like the middle. So from like this green square out to there is 80 blocks away. So when you're AFKing right here, all four and then their brother or sister iron golem farms will be all working while you're up here AFKing. So that's the plan. Anyway, well, I am going to go ahead, go grab some resources. You can kind of see right there, I moved all of my chests out of the inside. So we're going to get up the iron golem farms running, and I will be doing that next. And then once we get the iron rolling, I think we're going to use some iron for this first layer. And I spent a good amount of time today thinking through different ideas that we can do in the inside of our base, and I'm getting really excited for what's to come. But I'm pretty sure we're going to be using quite a bit of iron for the ideas that I've been thinking of. So we're going to build up our iron farms first. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, here we are out in the Guardian farm, and you can see I have now put these dirt indicators where our iron farms will go. And now that we have them marked out, I'm going to go ahead and start building them. And so you can see I already started a little bit here. Here is the center. These are where the iron golems are going to be falling down. They're going to be sinking just like me into the ground and then be pushed over there into a killing chamber. So what we're going to do first is build up our 4 supports that we're doing, and they are from the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 diagonal out, and then boom, boom, and boom. And these are, so we got those 2 done. All right, let's go over here. One more. 1, 2, 3. Oops, did I do that right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. And then we're gonna do 1, 2, get some logs, and then we need to get some breath. There we go. All right, boom. These are our 4 supports. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and just quick and transfer over to my test world. And here we are. So I'll show you real quick. This is the design that I ended up going with. And you can see here, play with the design over there. Oh, and then you can see right here, this is kind of where I was playing around with a couple different ideas for the home base, and so that's what we ended up going with. Here you can see the outer path along the outside. Remember how I said I was thinking about doing something along the outside, and I do like that. And I, put in the flowers, and I, have some spruce and sea lanterns underneath. I really like that. I think I may expand the island out a little bit yet so we can have that pathway around it. But this is the roof that I was thinking about just going ahead and adding on. It's pretty generic, plain. It fits well with the structure, but we'll have to test that out. So going back to the iron golem farm, so this is a standard design that's been out for a few years. I've built this design in all of the other servers as well that we've had. So pretty simple. And you see I played with a couple different designs, and I did this as like almost like a canal, or sorry, not a canal, a drop to kind of guide the iron golems. And I really like this glass. I think it looks fantastic. It's like a chandelier, and I just love the way it zigzags, and there's the gaps in between. But as much as I like it, I don't think it works really well with what we're going to go for. So we're going to be using that in the future for something else. I'll have to come up with something fun to use that for. Maybe some type of decoration, art structure that we'll do. So here is our design that we're going to go with. And I did a little bit work on the bottom here. I wasn't sure what I wanted to go with, and I ended up going with this. I tried a couple different combinations, and I do like when you come down here, it almost has like a circly, I know that's a word, oval shape. Almost looks like an oval. At least it does on my screen for me, so I'm not sure if the video will look any different for you guys, but I do like it. I think it's mainly because of this little shadow right here produced by the sea lanterns. But yeah, I think this is what we're gonna go through. I built that one too high, so whoops. But yeah, this is what we're gonna go with, and I really like it. And I think it's really well. And you can see here I was playing around with some of these slabs, putting them on every so many intervals, and I like it. I am going to go with this one over here though. I tried a couple different spacing options. So we have, I believe that's 11 blocks, this is 6 blocks, and this is 4 blocks, or like 4.5, I guess, 6.5, 11, 10.5. Yeah, I think that's what it was. And I do like them. I do like all the options. I actually, that's probably the hardest part that I couldn't decide. You know, most of everything else that I did with this, I just did it, and then I was like, "Yep, I like that," or "No, I didn't like that. I got to figure something else out." But these, it's like they're really similar, and I think like kind of like this in between medium size is what I'm gonna go with, and um, yeah. So what we're gonna be doing is pillaring up on these acacia wood supports up into the air, and we're going to go up to our first, we're going to start building this at 110. So right here, this one right here is going to be 110 in our survival world. Blah, blah, can't talk. Survivor vanilla. So I don't think I've mentioned that yeah, it is a vanilla server. It's just straight up um, uh, regular Minecraft with a couple the faithful resource pack and the clear glass resource pack as well. But yeah, if I used a few resource packs that Exuma uses, and Impulse and some of the other Hermitcraft, like the regular, I guess generic faithful one that makes everything look a little bit cleaner and crisper with some shaders and such. So let's get on. Oh, and the last thing, I like this this design with the spawning pad, or I guess yeah, spawning pad, I guess you would say, to push the iron golems in. I like the sea lanterns, and then Destite covered by the water. You know, I wonder what this would look like using slabs. If we had slabs here, I wonder. Let's go ahead and replace a few of these. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna replace this. So go ahead, take it. Oh, actually, we can kind of see. I don't think there's much of a difference, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and replace half this with slabs, and let's see what it looks like. All right, here we go. I replaced the left-hand side of the iron farm with the slabs, and then on the right side we still have the andesite, polished andesite. And yeah, like I suspected, there's like almost no difference. So because of that, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the slabs because they're very abundant. Stone is very abundant. um, and I like the way it looks from the inside as well. Look at that. I know I'll almost never be inside the iron golem farms, but if you were to ever come in here, it looks pretty sweet. Especially, I was thinking underneath here, it actually looks really cool. Underneath here, it's just like a backwards or like an upside down pyramid. And I really like it. I think since it's so cool in here, maybe we have like a sky passageway or something that kind of goes along all of the iron golem farms, and you like pass right through here, right around the iron where the iron golems fall, and you could like stand here and watch them go woo. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so let's quick switch back to our survival world. Yep, so we're gonna go with these, and let me double check. So I believe it was 6, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And we're gonna go all the way from the bottom of the ocean. So let's quick. Uh-oh. All right, and we're back under the sea. All right, let's get it going. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, I can't place these for anything. Here's 4 and 5 and 6. And then let's. Ooh, oh man, I'm not sure how I feel about that doesn't look any good because of the water. Huh, interesting. Yeah, so let's not do that under the water. Actually, maybe we try double. Ooh, I haven't tried that. But then we'll need to put a light source if we continue on. You know what? We can always come back. We can always come back and just add these in the water. See what it looks like. Grab some more breath. And then let's head back. Get our big base going. Big tree base. And I had farmed quite a bit of acacia wood for this in anticipation. When I was working on the sugar cane farm slash villager trading center, I would plant a bunch of acacia wood trees, and then I would go ahead and then just start working on all my villagers. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's right. I was expecting to run into this, and then, wait a second. No, that's for the middle, not the sides. It is expected. Boom. Yeah, so we just are the level of the sea. So, ooh, now what are we at? Wait, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let's put the slabs. Oh my goodness. I have a feeling I might fall a couple times because of if you misplace a slab there for one moment. We're still low enough we can quick hop up this. I'm gonna have to get a ladder going, so in case we fall, or I'll have to get some ladder in my inventory so in case we fall. But this is what I meant to do, stand on this edge so I don't fall. There we go. See, yeah, when the half slabs, working with half slabs and you're holding shift and backing up, sometimes the game will read it funny, you know, and it'll drop you off the edge. Anyway, so all right, so we got our first one in. All right, let's go up 2, 4, 6. All right. And then boom, boom. We're going to put in this guy. And let's do one more on camera. 2, 4, 6. Boom. And then we're put on the ring, the ring of donuts. I love donuts. Anybody else love donuts? I love donuts. Leave a like if you like donuts. So all right, so let's see here. 2, and then we'll stop. And then let's take a look. Jump over here. Sink under the water. I swear, so you see how far underwater we went? I feel like that's almost the same distance underwater we go if we drop from like up there. It's just funny. Oh, yes. It's just, I see it coming together. Maybe we drop this to like right there, so it's not such a far high. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna drop all these by like 3 and then start like 3 up and then go up. Yeah, but I think that's a good start. And then what I'm gonna do is build. I'm gonna drop these and then I'll build all 4 of these pillars up just to 110. I'm gonna stop, or actually I'll go up to like 130 or so. So we are the whole distance up. And then once we are up there, I will bring you guys back in, and then we can start putting in the spawning platforms, and then the doors, and then the villagers. Score! And every time I look this way, there's like a smile on my face. All right, time to do the supports. Well, why we build our supports out of a ton of acacia wood, we're going to be growing a ton of acacia wood. Look, you know what? I think this base should just be our wood farm. This is where we're going to grow trees. Just a fancy tree growing building. You know it. No, not really. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finished the supports. Look at those guys, big and strong, up in the air. It's looking good. Let's get up there and start making the spawning pads.